Today is a very special President's Day as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary.
And our next guest is prioritizing the three things that matter most during this landmark year: faith, family, and country.
The legendary singer-songwriter Lee Greenwood joins us now. Lee, thanks so much for joining us on
Lee.
Fox and Friends today.
You're welcome. It's so great to see you guys. I watch you every morning, but I can if I'm not out on the road somewhere touring.
Of course, we listen to your song all the time. We grew up on your song. Tell us what this President's Day means to you.
Well, I've sang for an awful lot of them, by the way. 5 of them twice. The first time was the Reagan Library opening. It was Nixon, Carter, Ford, Bush, and Reagan, and all the first ladies, and then Lady Bird Johnson. The second time for hurricane relief was at Texas A&M. I emceed that event, and I sang with the cadets, and it was Presidents Obama, Clinton, Carter, and both Bush presidents down front. And we did get a picture with those 5, which was amazing, because they posed for the picture later after. My wife and I cherished that. It's kind of cool, you know, so happy President's Day to President Trump, who's doing a great job, by the way. I love him.
We were in church yesterday, and we were just saying, and we all talked about this at lunch afterwards, how blessed we are to live in America. And no matter what you're going through, just take a step back and realize how fortunate you are just to be in a country where we have freedoms. You can go to whatever church you want to go to. We have food on our tables. We are so fortunate. What does this year mean to you, celebrating 250 years?
You look at how we got started, and those people that signed the Declaration of Independence pledged everything to get this republic started. And when we look back at that, we cherish our beginning. We almost lost it at Fort McHenry. We almost lost it at Wilkes-Barre by 1 vote. And so as we look forward to the future of America, I think it's really important that everybody pays attention to say this 250th anniversary gets us in the conversation with the rest of the world. Because when you go to Europe or any of the other places that are ancient in history, and you see all the old buildings, they say, oh, well, that young country, United States, you know. But if you visit Washington, D.C. or New York and you see the building that we did build and the historic, we need to take more stock of that. We go to those cities, take pictures in those buildings, and just honor the 250-year anniversary of this great country.
Well, you know, it's kind of a funny thing because, you know, what makes America America is we tend to argue a lot. Man, we have been arguing a whole lot lately. But, you know, you have a very wonderful gift of unifying people. And sometimes we get frustrated because we get so into the arguing, we don't stop to think about what unifies us. What unifies us?
We are more alike than unlike. Remember the melting pot and Ellis Island and all the people that came through there. They simulated. They wanted to be part of what our culture was. As America's changing a little bit, people would like to say that we would like to move in this direction or that direction, and that's fine. We can do that a little at a time. But we certainly have to honor how we got started and who we are. My wife and I, you know, oddly enough, met in kind of interesting circumstances working for our United States military. We found out in our generics, they're exactly the same. We're Irish, English, Scottish, and a little bit of German. Oddly enough that our genetics are that close. So if you look at your DNA, you might find that you're a little closer than you think in everybody that you meet and talk to in this country. It's really amazing.
It's incredible.
Gosh, you've done so much. You've done how many USO tours?
There's like 16 on my own chart. Now, I also toured with Bob Hope in his last tour around the world, and that's when I met my wife Kim, by the way.
Yeah.
That was grueling.
I know. So what did you learn? What have you learned from the military when you go and you shake hands with them and you're with them overseas?
Yeah, the sacrifice is more than I think all of us want to bear. They are in the front line all the time. With a smaller army, just a volunteer army, I remember the days of the draft. My father joined the Navy right after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, so I didn't know him till I was almost 20. And that sacrifice probably was everybody on your block had somebody in the military. During the Vietnam crisis, probably at least 1 or 2 in the neighborhood. And now with our smaller army, maybe you only know about 6 or 7 in a city. And that kind of doesn't have enough attention to the military, which bothers me a little bit. We try to do as much as we can. We build homes for wounded warriors, and we try to do anything we can to help. If a soldier's in an airport, I'll stop and say thank you. And that's all they really want.
Lee Greenwood, thank you so much, sir.
Great
I wanted to make sure you understand that I have this Bible. This is God Bless USA Bible, talking about my song. And this is something everybody needs in their home. GodBlessUSABible.com. You can get one of these for Easter. Give it as a gift. I have one for all of you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Lee.
that's sweet of you. You have such a beautiful heart. Thank you so much, Lee, for what you do.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.